And isn't that just something else? Lying on his deathbed. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. GV here. So we're going to start off the other part of the video here on the outside of Laeken Cemetery here in Brussels in Belgium. So we're just going to walk around, have a look at these old mausoleums, and hopefully find some notable graves here as well. So just in the distance there you can see that is the cathedral, and I believe the royal family, correct me if I'm wrong, are interred in the crypt there. So I might try and do a video in there of the royal family as well. Oh, look at this. Look at that for stained glass. Really old photographs. Up on the monuments here, I have done a video of underneath there in the crypt, so check that out. So basically I'm just going with the flow here, and because the place is really big, and it wouldn't be possible to see it all, but we will see what we can. And this here is Mr. Eugene Michaels, 1876 to 1903. And if I just go around the other side, I might be able to zoom in here and see the photograph. It is hard to pick it up. There we have the bust of Eugene. I'm absolutely scorched here today. It's very warm, way warmer than Ireland. Look at the photograph on this. Now this, I have to say, is creepy. It's the way the photo has worn. But just look at the way the eyes turned out on it. Yikes. Monsieur George Ackermans, 1874 to 1924. You can hear all the birds here. The cemetery's stunning and well looked after. There's groundskeepers every corner you turn here. This is Lieutenant General Storms. Commander Lord, it says Leopold. I wonder, is that King Leopold in his King's army? And we can see service in Congo and a couple of other names. So some of these I think are kind of, you know, they're like reminds me of Paris in a way. Well, there's that gorgeous cathedral in the distance. Architecture alone on that. But it does remind me of Paris. And you know, the ones in Paris, you don't see anything inside them really, like coffins as such. It's more monumental, I think. And the door is opened in this. Look at this one. Oh, look at that. There's a woman, a bust of a woman inside. Marie Joseph Frederick Moritz. Wow, look at that. Inside the old burial area, which would be underneath. So we'll close this door again. So a lot of people love the monumental stuff, and other people love the old crypts and coffins and stuff. But I will be coming across stuff interesting as well. Maybe a couple of coffins here in Belgium. Who knows? Merlin, there's a load of horseflies going around the cemetery here, and I ain't getting stung by horseflies. So I'm going to pick this back up in a few minutes. Really beautiful looking grave here. We have the angel and photographs on it again. Look at that. But just down here we have a little girl standing at a table. Look at that. Very old picture. And it could do with a bit of care, that grave. So hopefully there's family around that can clean it. So maybe this one is falling apart maybe or something, because you can see that red and white tape. Here's the Merck and Van Moyer family. Beautiful statue in it. Holding some flowers. Right guys, so here we have a mausoleum, and look what we have inside. So this is the mausoleum of Jack Cohen, who was a banker and a merchant. And isn't that just something else, lying on his deathbed? So this guy here that we're looking at the moment, he was the great grandfather of the current king of Belgium, King Philippe. So how interesting is that? The history. Look at those medals. This one here, Morris Leopold Neyberg, 1826 to 1900, and we have Dame Sophie there as well. Oh guys, the heat. I'm melting in this heat. My phone is going to melt. Look at this one. With the light it's hard to see. But look at the woman in that. She almost looks like Queen Victoria with that kind of head garment that she's wearing. So a lot of them kind of look the same here in Laeken Cemetery, and so what I'm really trying to do is find unique looking gravestones and monuments that we can video and have a look at. So I'm going to make my way down. This part is a different section. This is the grave of Emile Boxdale, 1838 to 1920. And he has a magnificent looking stained glass just at the back of his tomb there. So that gives you an idea, as I was talking about earlier, the cathedral. Maybe not on camera, but when you're here looking at it for real, up close, it's absolutely out of this world. The architecture, you know, the design that went into it. And there we have a plane in the background just taking off. So we're very near the airport as well, here in Brussels. And what a wonderful city it is, Brussels. The face is worn away off this Joseph Polaire. Wow, look at this one. I can actually see a plate from here. There's a plate inside this family mausoleum. The Van de Burke. And as you walk inside, you can just see this plate here. Look at this. Wow. And their name is on it there, the family crest. I wonder, is that a really old plate? Like an antique? Some great stonework on this. Look at the two lines, looking like they're holding up the stone monument. Wow. Lion's feet. Another gentleman here. J.B. Lindemans. If anybody understands that language, there, pause the video if you like, let me know. No idea who he is, but that's his bust. And he must have been a well-known man in whatever profession he had. Huge crucifix here in the old cemetery as well. This area looks interesting down here. Look at this. Lots of monuments here, statues. Max. So I have heard a little bit about this guy. He died very young in the war. Not much more I really know about it, to be honest. I'll have to put it over the video if I find anything. But Max Pelgrims was his name. And he died in 1914, aged 24. And look at this beautiful statue they have of Max. And he has his rifle by his side. And looks like he's wounded maybe there in that, when he's lying in that position. What do you think? So this one here is known as the Thinker, the man caught in a moment of thought. A huge, huge grave monument. I don't see an inscription. Oh, there is in the back. Here we go. So we have Jeff Dillon. If anybody's French is any good, let me know what that means. So there's somebody digging over there actually, and I won't show that, but they're actually in a mini digger. And I did see a hearse earlier, so maybe there's a funeral on here today. Look at that top on that, the eternal flame. And the picture of the woman. 1885 to 1925 on that. I don't know if you can see in here. There's actually not much in these ones, only a couple of porcelain flowers and stuff. So that's the church in there. I might actually go in there. What do you think? Would you like to go in and have a look? This is J. Dennis Devos. We have the lady mourning her loved one across the tomb. Very, very realistic looking. The face and that, almost haunting looking there. Right, so I think we're going to have a quick look inside if we're allowed. The old church here. Wow, so I'm inside the old church area here. And there's photographs in here of how they used to build it. Look at that. They used to bring those stone pillars on those little carts. Old photographs and stuff. So we'll have a look, quick look around. This church is very, very old. We have an old crosscut there for sawn wood. So just look at this. A moment caught in history and a lovely photograph. They're repairing an old mausoleum here. And we can see the name Laeken on it. We're just behind, we have the old altar. And a door here. I don't know what this door is in here. It's actually locked. No idea what's in there. So that's the church, guys. Anyway, I just said I'd show you a quick little tour around and see the church and all it has to offer here. So I'm going to wrap it up there and say thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of more interesting content. So until the next time, take care, see you soon.